going on there, YouTube? It is New Year's Eve, and I just got some packages, finally. Just giving up hope, waiting on one to come from China, and they, no, the tracking number never worked, so I sent them an email today, and it showed up today, of course. But, glad I got it, and I've been teasing for a while about making some updates to the scale garage. You see I've got it all cleaned out, swept up, and making room for some new stuff here. So, yeah, let's get started. I got 3 new things to show you. First thing up is this little cart from RC 4-wheel drive. It's actually pretty nice. I don't remember what this cost. I ordered it, I think, around Black Friday. And took a little while to get here, but it's pretty neat. It doesn't roll very well, but really, you're not going to be rolling it around. I've got some scale tools on it. It's kind of neat that all the bolts on it are actual scale bolts, and it came with the adapter, so you can take it apart and do stuff with it, with the bolts. Pretty cool thing. They've got a few different ones out. They've got a oil change cart, and they got their engine stands and stuff now. And they just come out with a Toolbox as well. I haven't seen one of those in person yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Been happy with that. You've probably seen it around in some of the videos. So next up, I've got another Toolbox. Now this one I picked up for, I've had it for a while too. I think around 65, 70 bucks on eBay shipped. And it's similar to my Snap-on box back there. This one is a Napa. It's got opening top, open drawer with nothing in it, rubber liner. Bottom drawer down there's got some vice grips, still taped down. It's got the some more channel locks and a ratchet, and it is a coin bank, but it's pretty cool. It's got rolling wheels. It's got lockable locks on the tires, just like a real one. They don't actually work, but it looks pretty legit. I thought since I'm kind of the next item I haven't shown you yet, I'm kind of expanding onto the shop here, so I figured it'd be like having another mechanic join the shop. So he'd have to bring his own toolbox. So, yep, we'll work on the next thing. Last up, I got a lift, a 2-point stand. This is the DC. I got this from Asia Tees. Or no, I'm sorry, I got this from RC Mart, my bad. This is the one that the tracking never worked, that showed up today. It is not functional, but I think for my purposes it's going to suit just fine. It's all metal. It looks very scale. That's part of the reason I went with this one as a non-functional. But it is adjustable, and I'm hoping it's going to save me some space here in the shop with the hot rods. I can double stack and have some stuff out of the way so I can get even more awesome stuff up here in the front of the camera. So, I took a peek in this a minute ago, but I haven't really looked at how it goes together yet. I've got... oh, this stuff is heavy. If I can get any of this stuff out of here. Well, I guess we're going to bring the whole foam block with it. Maybe not. There we go. Alright. Hoping there's not a whole lot of assembly because I don't have too much time today. It's New Year's Eve, so I've got some plans this afternoon. Look at that. Is that even in focus? That is awesome. Adjustable, it's got rubber pads. That is cool. So, there's one. There's some rubber sticky. I don't know what that's for yet. Not sure what all these are. There's 4 of them. And we've got the other set of jacks. Very nice looking stuff. It's all metal. Very solid. Get the better shot here. Alright, what's this? I don't know what that is. I haven't seen any instructions yet. Oh, that looks like our top or bottom plate. That's the bottom plate. It's got a ramp made into it. I'm sure this is pretty self-explanatory. There's not a whole lot to it. We've got one post. Even got warning stickers, instructional things on the side. but it is all in Chinese. Oh well. From a distance it'll look the part. And this one's got the motor. It looks like Delrin. It's got a bit of a greasy film on it. Let's see. I think that's it out of the styrofoam. Yeah, I didn't get any instructions. I'll just have to wing it. Where's the box? Like I said, it doesn't look very difficult, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it together, and we'll come back and figure out how we're gonna mount it in the shop. Guys, that took me about 10 minutes to put together. Not bad at all. It was missing 2 screws, which aren't really necessary. You mount these pedestals, the legs, on here and from the bottom. It didn't have any screws for the bottom, but I just used a flat-headed countersunk RC4 drive screw, standard M3, and yeah, there it is. It's actually a really neat design. You've got a plate inside. You can kind of see. Let me zoom in there. There's a plate inside of. It's attached to this now, and you pull that latch, and it just locks down. I thought you could tighten this up, but it's already as tight as it's going to go. So, yeah, a lot of different heights. I'm thinking this is going to work best for me. Maybe one more. Just have to see. Still not sure yet where I'm going to put it here in the shop. These extend in and out pretty far, so I'm hoping I don't. Hell yeah, that'll reach. It's got nice little things. It even came with some foam pads to put on there. I'm going to try it without it. These have a little rubber texture. It's not super sticky, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to figure out now how I'm going to arrange my shop. This thing's a little bit bigger than I was thinking. I mean, my shop's just a little smaller than I realized. But I think I can make it look pretty good. So I'm going to tinker around in here and load up the shop full of scale stuff, get some cars in here, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, so now I think my problem is going to be filming in this garage because there's just so much going on. One thing I might do eventually is I've got to find some more of this MDF. I might extend the wall with the studs all the way to that corner. It ended up that size because that was the pieces of wood that I'd found at a resale shop, and yeah, I just used what I had scrapped. I think I spent $12 on all this wood when I built this shop originally, so that's where it ended up. I might extend that out behind the new toolbox over there, which you can't even see because the lift's in the way. I may still rearrange some of that. I may move that toolbox over here by the Route 66 sign, shuffle the Coke machine around a little bit. It's just fun to play with all this. You can see it's taking up a lot of space, but I've got an extra rig in there now. Let me pull you around the side and show you that. So this is a new angle. You can see all the old workbench and toolbox, roll-up door. You can kind of see what's going on back here. I moved my tie rack behind the lift. Thing is tall. It's about level with the top of my ceiling, on top of my walls. I had the bungee. There's a scale bungee cord to hold the rear axle up on the number 2 rat rod there. Kept trying to fall down. But I'm pretty excited about it. I've been waiting on that for a while. Like I said, it's been about a month since I ordered that from RC Mart. And just got lucky it showed up today, last day of the year. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Say it's been a record year this year. I appreciate everybody's support and watching the channel and following along on Instagram and Facebook and all that. I've gotten a lot of good feedback, especially here this last month. A lot of folks really being nice and honest, and it's been a pretty good year for RC Every Day. And I couldn't be happier with how it's come out. And we've really done a lot. A lot has changed. These hot rods is all new. And I hadn't forgotten about the crawlers. You know, I'm still working on my Hilux here, my Bruiser. And yeah, things always changing. Everything's always evolving. The hobby is ever changing. And can't wait to see what 2017 has for us. So I appreciate everybody watching, and have a happy and safe new year. And I will see y'all next year.